What's good? What's good? I started driving for Walmart Spark, the app, whatever. It's been good to me lately. I've been making some good money. You gotta wait sometimes. I think I'll probably be here for half an hour for this order, but whatever. I like the downtime. I get to catch up on current events and shit. For example, my fracking childhood has just been destroyed. You know, after the last few years, all of the veils that have been lifted and all of the truths that have been revealed. Specifically, what is going on with P. Diddy? Holy crap. If you haven't been following the news, check it out. He's apparently, they're trying to arrest him right now, or not trying to arrest him. Like, yeah, his properties are being searched, and some crap is going down related to Epstein level things. How interesting. More Hollywood people are being exposed. And this one hits me really, really hard because I legitimately swear on my mother's fucking life used to love that music back in the 90s. There's an album. I remember buying it. We invented the remix. Just this compilation of great songs that he, like, you know, sang on and produced. And, you know, he had this whole network of musicians and whatnot. That was just such a good album. Oh my gosh. Like Jagged Edge, if you don't know about the music band Jagged Edge, that's one of my guilty pleasures. You might not think that looking at me, and considering some people think that I hate black people or black farmers. I don't. Jagged Edge is one of my favorite music groups, and I think was produced, you know, part of the P. Diddy group. But let's just talk about another one real quick while we're at it. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh my gosh. I used to like, man, Pumping Iron, the documentary. You should go watch that movie. It's a friggin' great movie. It used to really motivate me and inspire me, and I used to love Arnold, you know, like who doesn't? Or who didn't? But of course, you know, he became a politician, and he's all part of the establishment ruling class. That's what happens when you become famous. You get indoctrinated into their little club. As the awesome and late, great George Carlin would say, it's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. But Arnold, he was invited into the big club, and what did he do? He sold out. S-O-U-L-E-D, sold out. He sold his soul. Man, I still like, you know what? Fuck Arnold. If you don't know who Frank Zane is, check out Frank Zane. He was cooler. And he's like one of the only people that actually ever beat Arnold in a competition. Random facts. So anyways, now that it's pretty much known that Hollywood and Washington, D.C. are a bunch of pedos, what else needs exposed before more people wake up? They're just corrupt, evil pedos. What more needs said? And it's kind of funny because months ago, Cat Williams kind of blew up the internet for a little bit when he did his podcast with Shannon Sharp. And I've got thoughts on that, on Shannon Sharp, but that's a whole different thing. Anyways, Cat Williams, you know, had kind of very, not subtle but not direct, had kind of called Diddy out. And then a few months later, this raid happens. Man, that podcast, if you don't know, you should go watch it. Cat Williams is one of the real ones. Like, yeah, he's famous and whatnot, but he has not sold out. And I'm not negative. Not everyone, not like 100% of people in Hollywood, because that would be bonkers, but like, we'll say 90%. So there's like 10% of people that might be real. I don't know who else I would be willing to say right now is real. Like, no one else. I don't know. It's a tough one. The world is a stage. If you don't know what the CAA is, the Creative Arts Agency, you should check it out. Literally, like, you know how we have the CIA? Oh, well, there's also a CAA. And what do? They work hand in hand to brainwash the masses. This is not conjecture. This is truth. People just don't like to hear it. It creates so much cognitive dissonance within their brains. That's how powerful the programming is. But hopefully, people continue to wake up as more is revealed, exposed, as the veil continues to lift. Enough people will wake up. Enough will wake up to create the necessary movements and changes globally to continue and create the positive timeline that some people call the New Earth. There's still some chaos in the future, but ultimately humanity will prevail if this reality is real. But that's a whole other thing.